Hello and welcome to my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer session of Wanted, although it's not actually Wanted, it's Manhunt. But you know what, I'm not even going to put that in a blooper reel, I'm just going to leave it in. Anyway, it's Manhunt, and it's part 19 of my starting over, so I'm on my secondary gamer tag, a Bad Migraine. So we're playing here as the Executioner. Dong dong dong! It wasn't my choice, by the way. Somebody else in the team had chosen the Executioner, which I don't mind, you know, he's not too bad a character to play. So one of our teammates went wandering off on their own and they got killed straight away. I mean, that's one of the easiest ways to get killed really in Manhunt, is just to wander off on your own. It's always best to stick with your teammates. Besides, you know, you score extra points every few seconds. So I got no chance of getting another stun here because his Templar vision, it was pretty obvious I was going to get killed there. But at least I got a stun before I got murdered. Yeah, normally I don't really play Manhunt unless I am able to play with Hector's Creed and Demon Jester, which I mentioned in my last Manhunt video, because it's quite hard sometimes to be able to play in a match with people that you don't know. It's only because I know that Hector's and Demon know, you know, how to play this game really well. Anyway, my morph just completely failed then. I actually morphed a whole crowd and not one single character actually morphed. I don't know what happened. What? What? It all failed. So I'm kind of trying to head towards one of my teammates here, but he's just been killed, unfortunately. So I'm just going to try and get a stun. And I know this prowler here is another pursuer, but I really couldn't do very much about that then. If you did notice as well, before I did that failed morph, I was trying to actually chase one of our pursuers, because, I mean, it said I had all four of them on me, but he seemed to be going after somebody else, and so I thought I'd give him chase, but yeah, he was just running too quick after the other person, and I was like nowhere near a teammate, so I stopped and I changed my mind. So here we have another teammate there, just wandering off on his own again. That's a shame. Templar vision, I got found out. I was trying for a naked stun, but you know, it just didn't work. It doesn't always. So I'm going to try and find a teammate that's close by now so we can get the team points every few seconds. So I'm just morphing this crowd and my morph worked. Woot! Finally! So they're doing my little trick that I like to do. Is what I like to do is morph a crowd and then go and hide somewhere else. But yeah, I just got killed immediately there and my teammate didn't even help. I mean, like I said, this is why I don't really like to play Manhunt with people that I'm not familiar with. So I have absolutely zero defences right now, so I'm just going to stay in this crowd. I'm not going to do anything too stupid to draw attention to myself, because I have no defences at all. Oh, Templar vision rocks. I was actually going to try and go up then. I was going to try and go aerial, and it just didn't work. I kind of lost all control of my actual controller for a split second. Silly me, that was really my bad. And don't even ask about the score ×2. Because I don't normally play Manhunt on this gamer tag, I'm not really quite set up for it. So, I mean, ordinarily I would probably have overall cooldowns and boost cooldowns. But because I'm also using this profile set as well through any wanted matches, you know, or it's possible that I will, I'm just keeping that ×2 on there. So, just in case you think I've got a really screwy setup. So that's round 1 over and done with. I always like to be in team 2 first. You know, I like to be the one that hides first for some reason. I don't know why I like it that way. Kind of just do. I like to do all the hiding, then all the killing. I think in a way it almost lets you see how, you know, your opposing team operate.
Round 2. As a team, your objective is to assassinate all members of the assigned target team.
And normally in Manhunt as well, you'll pretty much always spawn in the opposite side of a map, or sorry, at the opposite side of a map to where all your targets are. So on here I now have my charge ability, so I'll be using smoke bomb and charge. In fact, that's actually the same setup that I use when I play as Subject 17. I'll either use smoke bomb and charge, or disguise and poison, but I'll only use disguise and poison if I'm playing with for the likes of Hectress and Demon. I won't use it otherwise, because the chances are I'm going to get intercepted. I'm sorry, I said smoke bomb and charge, didn't I? I totally meant Templar vision and charge. Silly me. That's what I use on Subject 17 too. So yes, Templar vision and charge. I'm clearly not with it today. So yeah, I've played quite a few Manhunt sessions now, so for the next few sessions that I upload for starting over, that's going to be, oh, epic fail, that's going to be all Manhunt sessions. I just thought it would be nice, you know, make a change from keep bringing you Wanted all the time. And you know, I have had a few requests as well for Manhunt sessions. Yeah, I love charge. I mean, you can still get really decent points as long as you were silent to begin with, and your charge will, I mean, using charge will still give you silent bonus. So, you know, there's no harm at all in using it. So if I'm confused as to which target I might be going for, then charge is pretty much a guaranteed kill. Unless, of course, they drop a smoke bomb. If they drop a smoke bomb, then that blocks your charge.
You have taken the lead. You have been stunned.
Stunned. Don't you just hate that? Now, ordinarily I would come out of that by pressing Y, but he had no other teammates around that could put me in a stun lock, so I felt comfortable with just waiting then. Because, you know, there's nothing worse as well than when you're in a Manhunt session or something, well, yeah, specifically Manhunt, and you get stun locked. And I was playing a Manhunt session at one point, and I had to put my microphone on to let the other person know how to get out of the stun lock, because in fact 2 of my teammates were put into a stun lock, and oh, it was really, oh, terrible. They were in the stun lock pretty much most of the round, so I just had to explain how to get out of it, and it's so simple. As soon as you've been stunned, you just press Y and you can change your profile set like this, and you'll spawn elsewhere. You don't actually have to change your profile set, obviously. You know, pick the same one, but it's the only way out of a stun lock anyway. Unfortunately, for the likes of Alliance, you don't get the option. So I'm just going to go up here and try and flank this one and get an extra kill, you know, before the session is finished. because we're coming close to the end of the match.
"30 seconds remaining."
I'm trying to use my line of sight there to make sure I get the right one, but I locked onto the wrong one anyway. I'm kind of thinking that he probably felt he might have been safe at that point when the other person started running. And running through chase breakers as well. Ah, how annoying. I'll only do that if I know for sure there's no other teammate around that will need to go through it. Apart from that, I never run through a chase breaker. But anyway, we're at the end of the match. We finished second, but there we have it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to check out the video description for the links to my Facebook, my Twitter and my live stream. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!